Welcome, beautiful Scorpio, and thank you so much for tuning in. These are your messages for July 2022. It is Cancer season, and we are in your element of water. So I'm sure you're feeling pretty comfortable, and I hope you're enjoying your season, okay? Enjoying this Cancer season. So this reading is for Scorpio, rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mercury, or anyone who has dominant Scorpio placements. Okay, and I'll be doing really a triple reading. I'll start off with the oracle, we'll do a general, and then I'll do a love reading to wrap up. Okay, so thank you so much again. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. It is a new channel, and let's see what we have in the energy. Please show me what's going on for Scorpio. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. In the spirit of bringing more goodness into your life, I see you really growing, maybe more so in your search for your spiritual identity. And also I see you literally having some type of guarded energy where you feel like you need to defend or protect yourself, or to take on that more crab energy of the Cancer season, to have some type of a shield that will help you to establish yourself. It will help you to get something done, something that you're creating. I feel a strong energy of resistance, but also of you feeling like you have to cut away from something that doesn't work for you anymore. Specifically, I feel like you might be cutting away from beliefs that you've held around your spirituality. You may have new information coming in regards to your spiritual gifts that you have. For one, I see that quite strongly. And even your ancestry. I see quite a non-conformist energy. And it feels like with whatever you have on your plate, Scorpio, you feel like you have to do things on your own terms. You have to create, whether it's a belief system, a lifestyle, a pattern within a connection. You have to create what works for you. And in doing that, you're freeing yourself from some type of restrictive energies, and you're allowing yourself to evolve. So I do see many of you may be feeling quite more psychic than usual, because you are a naturally psychic energy. Okay. But I do see that there is a need for you to maybe integrate new ideas that you have in regards to relationships, in regards to your purpose, in regards to how you can safely go about not conforming to the things that you don't resonate with, but not hiding that powerful part of yourself. You know, basically being comfortable living life where you're transparent and comfortable and being yourself. So I do feel that throughout this month, grounding is specifically important, but also be mindful of any kind of rigid thinking. And if you do have to exert resistance or defensiveness or guardedness, just make sure that it is to ensure that you keep evolving, you keep growing, as opposed to holding on. Because I feel like throughout this month, you're going to have so many new ideas, new inspirations, new understandings that are going to help you to formulate a much clearer spiritual perspective or identity for yourself moving forward. Okay, so that's a great oracle. Let's go into the general. I hope that those messages give you some clarity basically on your journey. So let's see, what do we have for Scorpio rising, moon and Venus? I give thanks to my ancestors for the messages so far. Ooh. They may or may not correlate. This is actually a separate reading, so let's see. Well, for one thing I can see is that it is an energy where some of you may be traveling this month. Literally traveling, like going to different places. But I do see some advancement for you, like swift progressions coming in for you when it comes to your income, when it comes to your self-esteem, again, your identity, how positive you feel about yourself. I see you feeling a lot more stable in your areas of finances. So for some of you, you may have a new job, you know. I do see that many of you have started to grow, to expand in an area that you've been waiting for some time to come to fruition. But I also see that you do have some issues, I feel like you have some conflict here. You feel a little bit dry, like you're not compromising, for one, okay? And I see you feeling like you want more from something or someone. You may feel like it's presently showing up as not enough, or the opposite side of abundance, or you feel like in order for you to really feel fulfilled, some doors have to open up for you. Now I'm going to try and stay away from love because I did it a lot in the last reading, which is Libra. So the love reading is after. I'll just read this as generally as I can. I feel like some of you have an aspiration, specifically when it comes to business, when it comes to your abundance, that you're really positive about, but yet you haven't quite yet worked out exactly how to move forward. And some of you may need partners. I see you trying to make the right decision about partners, or some of you may be working with people that you're trying to be clear about and to get on the same page as you. I also see in a team dynamic an energy of you wanting to leave or waiting to see if somebody else is going to be making an exit. And there's a little bit of, I think this is your intuition, like you just know there'll be some changes. Some of you may want someone to leave the workplace so you feel more comfortable, for example. But I also feel that there's a lot of abundance in this reading. And I feel like if you've been waiting for things to kind of fall into place, to say, okay, let's go, this is the season for you to do it. This is the season for you to grow. This is the season for you to learn as well. And this is the season for you to allow your feelings to inform you. So where, I definitely see you jumping out of unsatisfying or dissatisfactory situations, wherever you feel like I'm compromising too much, I feel like I want more, I know I can have more. Wherever you feel like you want to bring more justice, meaning balance, equilibrium, reciprocity, even blessings, wherever you feel like you've tried quite a lot but you haven't been able to get the results you want, I see you making very clear decisions in this month. Some of you may have made this decision already. This reading is coming out end of the first week of July. And I'm seeing this decision is much more about how to make sure that whatever you're in, you're comfortable, you feel confident, you don't feel like you're anxious and worried about things not feeling right, or things feeling like there's some type of blockage. And I feel like clarity is your gift this month. So as much as you can be clear, honest with yourself, honest with your internal reality, like how you feel, what you want, what you desire, and where you're at with that, you will see that bringing you into, right, for many of you, just wrapping up some doors, closing, exiting, and for others of you, moving forward, stepping forward with a lot of assertion to birth the route to the success that you're seeking. This is like no more second guessing yourself. This is being very clear, and it is spiritual evolution, even if it's linked to, say, for example, a career, because I can see that you have been through quite a journey to get to this point. It's like a completion, and now you can move forward with more knowledge of self, with more opportunities, with spiritual support, like your guides cheering you on, letting you know, right, you're on the right track. And it just feels like a union between yourself and the spiritual world, as well as a union between your mind and your heart, you know. So it's like really getting into a space where you're about to truly slay. Okay, so thank you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that general. Please let me know if it resonates with you, and let's move into the love reading. So this is really not a general, it's more so based on you and someone specific. Could be your partner, ex, someone you're thinking of or have a dynamic with. So you can just focus on the person that comes to mind, and we'll see what's going on. Please show me what's going on between Scorpio and their person. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Now, I'm already seeing the general coming into this reading. Ooh, it's decision time. It's decision time. I'm seeing the general coming into the reading because I can feel that you're definitely not sure about some aspects of the connection with this person. As great as you might feel about them, look, it's not adding up, and you're starting to bring out that really what's the word, that really it's like lacking tolerance in terms of your perception, just allowing yourselves to see things exactly as they are without the so much emotional attachment. It makes me feel that Scorpio isn't necessarily coming up as, there it is again, you see that? There she is. You're not happy about what's happening here. You might want to hear from this person. You want some movement. You feel like they're holding back in some way. You and them may have had a fallout. I can see that. Or there's just been some distance between you two, or there's a big distance between what you want and what this person presently wants at this time. And it's funny because you both come up with energies that suggest you don't feel good about something that's happened in this dynamic. Your person sees you as feeling betrayed somewhat and wanting more, wanting them, just like what I mentioned in the first reading, wanting them to give you more so you don't feel like you're compromising yourself. And they feel like they definitely haven't given you what you need. And I can see that this person, they want you to... See, I feel like you may have told this person that you're moving on anyway, as much as you have all these feelings. Some of you have definitely said, you know what, I'm out, I'm not happy about this. it's not going in the direction I want it to. And then I see your person saying, well, you know what, make your decision and stick to it. Basically, it's like they do want you to leave them be. Now, some of you who've left this person behind or you've pulled away, they don't want you to leave them be, and they may be communicating with you, like trying to kind of grapple for things to come back. But I don't see this connection is obviously it's for many people. So, but right now you have an issue. You continue to have an issue. You continue to have a lack of trust, uncertainty, definitely a big pushback coming from you, Scorpio, which I was feeling from the beginning of the reading, which is like that resistant, defensive. It's a no. That's what I'm getting from you. But I still feel that you're not quite like over it, because I see you're hesitant. You're not sure. You're waiting to see if this person may come and give you what you want, or they're doing it, because sometimes it you know, this person's energy will show up on your side. But I see that whatever decision's being made now or throughout this month, it's not one that either of you are going to go back on. Look, it's showing me that maybe before you felt more certain, more like definitely what's happening here, it's meant to be, it feels right. But throughout that, you started to realize that you're being tested in some way. And during this month, I see you just deciding that you're going to master this test in some way by pushing back, by pushing against essentially what your person is offering. I also see that your person feels like you've rejected them. They feel like they're not enough because of for some of you, definitely because their actions are very self-serving. I see like player energy, or just really, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow. And I can see that Scorpio can't work around that. You're a fixed sign, you know. So let's get the guidance. What's the guidance? Thank you. Very interesting. Oh, right, this is about decisions. This is about being at a crossroad and absolutely understanding the power of closing doors. The guidance is speaking about the uncertainty that will inevitably come from either the realization that something isn't working or letting go of something. It puts you in a position of uncertainty. One, is this really over? But two, am I actually going to get what I'm looking for, what I really want? Or is this another experience to show me that I'm not going to get what I want? Now, for those of you in long-term commitment and relationships, I see a healing of some issues that's been causing like a breakdown in communication, like a blockage, you know, that's been affecting your happiness and affecting your partner's happiness and peace. And I see this coming into a much more lighter space. Now, it doesn't mean that you both agree. It doesn't mean that you solve the issue, but it does feel like coming out of that sense of blockage and remembering that love essentially is the center of the connection. But for the single people, I definitely see more a release, a beautiful death that allows your soul to feel free, to feel clear, to feel confident again, and to feel like you've made the right decision to have your guard up, to turn your back on this very small, it looks like a small effort that's being made, where I know you want a bigger effort. So free yourself, because I do see this energy of you needing to free yourself, or you already freeing yourself and deciding that it's better to be single and independent, or for those of you in commitment, it's better to focus on yourself right now than to keep going around in some karmic negative spiral. So I'm really excited for you because it's a great month of healing in love, in your general. It's just about you fine-tuning your feelings, becoming more clear about what your personal truths are, and working in alignment with that. And at the end of that, you can only have more wellness, more ease, more peace, more stability. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being with me, Scorpio. It's been an absolute pleasure, and happy July again. And I will be back in a few weeks with your readings for August. So please subscribe if it does feel like, you know, you'd like to be here, you'd like to hang out here sometimes. Leave me a comment and let me know how you found the reading. Take care now. Bye. Really big nice.